Guys, back in today with what is the final episode of Ramparts of Ice,氷の城壁season 1. I did see some stuff on Twitter floating about yesterday about a season 2 in production potentially. Again, I'm not sure if that's officially confirmed or anything. Hopefully there'll be something like that at the end of this episode. I'll go look on Twitter after watching, but I really enjoyed the first season. I wasn't too on board with it initially. I felt quite distant from the characters, and I think it was somewhat intentional, but it didn't. I wasn't really too connected with the show initially, but I've grown on it a hell of a lot as we've continued, kind of seeing the relationships develop and understanding the characters a bit better and a bit more. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing what we got today after a bit of a sports day episode last week. Was some really nice moments. Was a bit sad ending, honestly, for the I forget the guy's name, the giraffe guy. It doesn't look like it's going to be going awfully well for him with Mickey, which is a big shame. She kind of feels a bit betrayed that he sees that he's seen her more than friends. But yeah, indeed it did. He is good at stuff like that, isn't he? So she's very similar, just in a very like different way. I guess he sees this in a more extroverted sense, and she sees it in a more introverted sense. But it's quite funny how they've come to the same conclusion with such different approaches to how they are. They found out. You told her. No, I'm pretty sure you might as well have told her. So I mean, she purposely ignored it. Still ignoring it. Well, that's quite funny. That's maybe what needs to happen with Koyan. Might put Koyan off, honestly. I'd cry. Bless her. Good. I think that's the right thing to do. Bombshell, hey. Oh crap. I think that's the right thing to do. Honestly, can't just live in this limbo forever. Awkwardness. Either fully fully go for it and accept the rejection or potential love. I think that's one of the reasons she's a bit iffy on this, because she always thought that there'd be a good match. And you can definitely understand that. But she's kind of just made that up in her head as well, so. Like she hasn't asked Koyan nor Yoda about that. Definitely not. Yeah, I think you're not too good with this. Like, that's definitely like the guy's view of it. I think it's quite different. Need her advice. The fuck? Maybe we shouldn't have asked her. The fuck? That's the question, isn't it? What do you feel? How do you feel about this? Like, like emotionally, like we get that you're awkward and such right now, but what's doesn't exactly mean that you love each other, and that's a good feeling. I think so. I do think so. He is the type of guy. Don't get me wrong. There's many more types of guys out there that would do as she's saying, but he's not that type of guy. He chose me. Weird subtitle. I feel like he said that response so many times in the show. Dore Meiji. That the image you have of me is what that sounds like. Like I said that a lot. I did just miss that subtitle while yapping. Apologies. Um, yeah, weird subtitle there. It said mood. I mean, I guess that's like a bit of a slang. I think she just said wakari, which means I understand. Um, but yeah, I feel like he said that a lot. Like, is that the image you have of me? And a womanizer. To be honest, like I half get where they come from with that. Earlier on in the series, we did see it had the girlfriend. He didn't really care too much, but other than that, we haven't really seen him with any women. So it's for us, it's a little bit like, oh really? But I guess he's always been quite popular with girls. I don't know. Characters probably know that a bit better than us, the audience, do. I mean, we know he's good with people. I mean, he's given some good advice there. I feel like that is the reason for this call, as much as he said it was just random. Maybe it was just random, but either way, there was some pretty good words right there, help for her. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, we invited Koyan and the quiet girl, who I really like. Forgot about that. I do, yeah, bro. You're thinking way too much right now. Nice beat to you. Some nice earrings. Oh, nice shirts as well. And glasses. Do they? Oh, I guess they kind of do. Stand there. Get you up, man, Cody. Look that girl. Oh, do not. There was like a bit of disgusting look right there, wasn't it? Yes, I do. Well, they lied. Well, they lied. God, I really don't like this girl. I kind of like the fact she's quite straight up like that, but she's not straight up like that. She's actually very conniving from what we saw in previous episodes. Calculated, rude. Oh, they burned the meat. Okay. How does she know that exactly? I mean, there's been a few signs, I guess. Publicly. Not everyone sees from the same vision as you. Like, that's something this girl really needs to like. That's something a lot of people need to understand. Something I needed to understand when I was a teenager. So I get it, but um, not everybody sees things from the same perspective as you. Everybody sees things the same way. Like, again, it feels like when I was younger and I was more stupid and didn't have like an inner voice in my head and such. It was just like, how do you not see it this way? How are you that stupid? Are you that like? And you think of all these things, but then it's just like when you grow a bit older, it's like, oh wow. Well, I would love watching anime. You get so many like different points of view and perspectives of things and insights. Um, so I can kind of get where this guy's come from. A bit like, oh, like you're lying. How could you not see this? But it's frustrating because we, the audience, absolutely know that she doesn't know, and she's just like, oh, it's that obvious. Like, no, it's not that obvious to her. Like, yeah, just chill. Like, this girl needs to chill. Yeah, I'm glad, but I wish it weren't you that fucking told me. Her methods are scary, 100%. You need to stay away from her. You need to stay untainted. You bless you. Joe, that was a really big pose when I was at high school. I think it was like first or second year. Everyone would do the pose. Like every photo anyone took in like year 7 or 8, everybody would just be doing this. You've been waiting. That's nice of her. That's thoughtful of her. Nice. Yeah, I think it's pretty solidified now, isn't it? You both know you like each other now. You know that he likes you. It's just now he needs to know that you like him, which is the biggest issue in this whole thing. Because it's hard for Koyun to come across like she romantically likes someone unless she directly tells them. Okay, so this is like one of the last scenes we see from the opening, isn't it? But we're gonna get here eventually. I knew we would, but that did just like splash on my face. Always a good time, sparklers, baby. I was never too much sparklers. I was always more of a big firework kind of like, yeah. Spark went out. Oh, her spark moved places. I want to view it that way. Her spark went out and a new spark has arrived. Hey, she's even doing the mouth thing. This author likes doing mouth things. That sounds wrong. But if you and I are polar opposites, there's some very weird mouth thing going on. One of the girls. I'm not even. I can't even recreate it. I'm not even sure what it is. It like looks like an old woman. Can't do it. Looking too happy. Not looking too happy. I mean, she's only known this guy for a very short period. She shouldn't be too upset if it doesn't go her way. Like a very short period. Finally, these guys talking to each other. Feels like it's been an eternity. You're a liar. That's a very anxious thing to say. You can't just word it like that. Okay, I'm glad we're ending off on this because it would have been quite unsatisfying to end off where we are at with these two. Shocks. Didn't actually say that, but yeah, that's quite a funny subtitle. That's just the total wrong way of looking at that. I feel like the way she's looking into this is like so negative. Like, how could I make him make a like? No, no. Why are you blaming yourself for making like? Yes, he's feeling that way because of you, but it's like that sounds ironic to say, but it's in no way your fault. Yes, it's because of you, but it's not your fault. I think those two things can be a thing simultaneously. So that like look at this so negatively, like on herself that is. And now she says she's really liked him. I don't think she means in a romantic sense here. like she loved him. I think she's saying like she loved him as like best friend. And then she's like, what if I make a conscious effort to see him in a romantic way? Like if you don't see him in a romantic way, you don't. So I get it's really awkward for her. Like, to be fair, she hasn't tried seeing him in a romantic sense at all. So maybe she should give it a try. But if she doesn't, then she doesn't. Like yeah. But even this as well. Like who else is going to love me and accept me for who I really am? Like damn, like fucking hell. You shouldn't just go out with him because of that. You hope to find a man that you do romantically like that will accept you, like for a woman, whatever it is. But yeah, it's ruthless how ruthless she's being on herself right here, isn't it? How much of this she's putting on herself, and I think that this is pretty accurate for like a romantic relationship, like putting so much of the other person's feelings and such on yourself like this. Quite accurate actually. But I mean, we're seeing from the visual, it's really like dark and negative. It almost reminds me a little bit of Koyun's first relationship. Not quite to the degree, but yeah. I mean, we've never seen her look at him in like a wow, look how good he looks, like type of way or anything, have we, in this whole show? So feel really bad for her. Feel really bad for him as well. But yeah, they're both in a rough spot, aren't they? So yeah, like your usual anime, these guys would probably get together, but I feel like they're probably not going to get together in this show, and it's felt that way this whole time. The photo from last week. Slightly different expressions. Suppose that would make it quite obvious, wouldn't it? But Joel Britton, Joel, you've done a pretty good job with the subtitles, honestly. I mean, there's been a few iffy bits, to be honest with you, but I quite like some of the quirky things that they've done. Subtitles, actually. Not usually a big fan. I'm usually just want a one for one translation, but you never get that nowadays. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really good final episode again. I'm really glad we left off at that. Some people might feel unsatisfied with the way that went, but I really liked how they dealt with this. I think it's just a case she might end up liking him if they do continue like being really good friends and stuff. She might. I mean, I know they've been friends since like middle school, and you probably would have thought that she would have developed some feelings by now if she would end up liking him at some point. But you never know. Now that he's mentioned it, like you never know. So I hope they still stay friends. Again, I really like how they kind of dealt with this. I think this has been one of the best parts of this show, honestly. These two, and just like again in your usual anime that they would absolutely like end up together and such, and they might end up together by the end of this. We'll never know till we get there. But I don't know. I just really like the way they dealt with this. Really like sweet but sour but realistic and like yeah, just awesome. But yeah, great final episode in general. Seeing most of the cast here. Koyun actually now figuring out that Amamir is it? I forget his name. He actually does like her. Which is good to figure out, but even more awkward. Mamoka, as usual, being wasn't as bad today, but I still really don't like her. But yeah, fun time. Really awesome ending to the season. Doesn't look like there was anything confirmed at the end of the episode here, so I will just hop on Twitter / my anime list and check. As I said in the intro, I did see some stuff floating about yesterday about a season 2 confirmed production, but it wasn't from any like official accounts or anything. So I didn't like. It's not like guaranteed. Okay, here we go. Yeah, season 2 officially announced, and it's going to be airing in October. So only a 3-month wait. Same thing as with Polar Opposites. You know what? The authors had a really good time with this, haven't they? Like having Polar Opposites and then straight to this series, then back to Polar Opposites, starting this season, and then back with this. Like a full year now of this author's works is pretty damn cool. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of material left for this show specifically. So hopefully we'll have a season 3 and further on as well. But yeah, season 2 has been officially confirmed, which is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, glad to hear that it's going to be coming back soon. As I said, I feel like the wait is really nice to not have to wait so long in between seasons. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this season finale down in the comment section. Another brilliant episode. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up